Hello, my Taurus couples. Welcome. So as I'm shuffling, I just want to say thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. This is going to be your couples reading for July 2018. What I felt initially as I shuffled, you guys, is that I'm feeling that you or your partner want to take a risk, okay? And I feel that the theme of pregnancy this month is going to be very huge for a lot of my Tauruses. I feel that there's talks of getting pregnant, you are pregnant, or there's just communication about how to set up, times to make that happen, right? And so I'm feeling that there is a bit of fear on behalf of you or your partner about not being able to conceive, or there is a fear that you guys are, Tauruses, there's a fear that maybe that you're going to feel incomplete without a child, or maybe you're having just some kind of mental dialogue about children is what I'm seeing, okay? Some of you are, I see, wanting to adopt this month. Taurus, if you're dealing with a Virgo, this is going to be a very healing relationship for you if you're already in it. I feel this person brings out the best in you. This person really holds a space for you while you figure your stuff out. I feel that there is a tendency to, within your relationship, I feel that you're looking back. It's almost like you're looking back at the good old times is what I'm seeing. So there is someone that you loved in the past that's a Cancer, or a Pisces, or a Sagittarius. And I see that this person is kind of floating in and out of your life. So you may want to kind of create some boundaries because this person is still after you. They still want you. And I don't think this is going to fly with your partner. Okay. So energies that are working in your favor, Taurus, for your couples, your relationships. I do see someone trying to interfere. I do see that very strongly. Someone trying to interfere in your relationship, okay? But that's only because I feel that you had a very strong connection. I'm feeling soulmate vibes. I'm feeling like almost like an obsessive kind of relationship with this person where it was just almost so toxic, so but it was also euphoric, kind of like that makeup to breakup kind of sex and love and that sort of thing, right? Energy's blocking you. So I feel, Taurus, you're going to be inclined to want to keep a friendship with this person, and I see you wanting to create those boundaries, but this person does not get boundaries. I don't think they understand boundaries, and so they are not going to, they're not going to remain as a friend. Like, they're going to cross that boundary. So just be aware of that. I keep seeing Gemini. You may be dealing with a Gemini who won't get a hint, or maybe they're just like really like obsessed with you, or you're obsessed with them. Okay, but I don't see this being your current partner for some of you. You may have a Gemini partner, may not. Blocking you, energy's blocking you, Taurus. Maybe some of you guys are in your relationship, you're feeling very private. Blocking you this month, because it was interesting because I'm channeling and I'm open to the communication quickly, but with Taurus couples, I was getting almost like a resistance. So I feel that many of you guys are trying to keep your relationship out of the spotlight, out of safety, and wanting to protect your relationship. Energy's working against. Some of you guys are dealing with a water sign. There's a lot of water energy here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There's a lack of wanting to make things work with this partner, or they're just working too much. There's a lack of quality time. Can I get an outcome card? Maybe there's a lack of quality time. I see there's an imbalance with work and relationship. I feel that both of you have very top-notch jobs where I feel that they require a lot of your time. For some of my Tauruses, you're having a hard time spending quality time together, And in turn, I feel that there's a lot of indulgences in other places, and you're losing that spiritual factor of your relationship because of the material world. So don't lose sight of that, okay, you guys? The bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords. There's going to be a lot of communication. Maybe one of you guys are getting laid off, sorry to say that, or you are leaving a job. Something happened with maybe an unfairness, an unfair job, a related job situation where you got let go and you thought it was going to be, maybe you or your partner, you thought it was going to be a solidifying, a solid, opportunity. And this is affecting your relationship. I'm seeing a lot of stress here. So I see that there's going to be some harsh communication, you guys, overall in July. So just take it easy with each other. Try to be as patient as possible with each other. Okay, the theme of the month here, we have the Queen of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so again, someone's working too much. I feel that intuitively, maybe you guys are trying to communicate with your partner on an intuitive level. Maybe you're trying to make it work by providing them with that space. Maybe this water sign thinks that you're working too much. Maybe they feel left out of the picture. And they're trying to be compassionate because this Queen is in the upright. So it's saying that there's a lot of compassion. There's a lot of patience here. It's just that they feel that they're being left out and there isn't that devotion in the relationship. So maybe you guys are going to feel that way in July within your relationship. So just talk about it, okay? Energies in your favor, the 9 of Cups in reverse. So this is the Wish card, okay? So I see this as an overindulgence, okay? And so what this is saying, as in working in your favor, I feel that something is going to happen as far as really giving you clarity on where you are investing excess energy. Maybe you guys really need to assess where you're putting your energy in order to make your relationship work or to keep it flowing, because I feel that the issue is maybe there's too much good food, too much alcohol, too many drugs, too many parties, that sort of thing, you know? So, and I think you're going to come into clarity about that in July. You're like, oh wow, like maybe you and your partner are going to come to the realization that maybe you guys need to, you know, slow it down in the month of July. But either way, I see it's almost like an outpouring of, okay, I'm done. Like you're just slowing it down, okay? Now, energies that are blocking you, Taurus, in your relationship, the Chariot, okay? Now, this could be a Cancer energy. There is a force that it's almost like this person uses a very forceful way of dealing with you, or very demanding, and they're very kind of authoritative about it. And it doesn't work with your personality because, Taurus, you are very stubborn and you don't do well with people telling you what to do, and you don't do well with people pushing you. So in your partnership, I think it's going to be really important that you guys discuss the style of communication that you're having, or the style of approach, because I feel that this person, it's almost like they're militant, you know, they're like, okay, we're going to go right, we're going to go left, this is what we're going to do. And you don't mind, you're not a sign that really fights back, but then you get to a point where you're like, okay, can you stop bossing me around, or don't do this, or don't do that. So you're going to feel a little overwhelmed, okay? So try to give your partner some space. Try to give yourself some space in order to gain some clarity so you guys aren't bumping heads, okay? At the end of the month, I see some possible travel, 6 of Swords. I see a mental clarity about your situation, about your partnership. I think both of you guys really need a break. I think you guys both need to take a vacation. This is saying you're going into a better place, a mental better place, okay? You're shifting into a more peaceful, calm state of mind, okay? So if you have been worried about your relationship because it's been kind of rocky, this is saying, look, don't worry about it. Let bygones be bygones. Both of you need to release what I just received. The message that I just received from Spirit is that both of you need to release old wounds, old traumas that have nothing to do with your relationship, because both of you, not just your partner, I feel that you're subconsciously kind of projecting, because it's a fear thing, right? Both of you fear the same thing. Now, if you guys can come into a situation where you understand each other's fears, you're going to deal with each other more compassionately, okay? Thank you so much, Taurus. Bye.